Hi, welcome to MELS 605. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? Okay, so 605 starts officially today, October 17th. I have completed all grading in our MELS 604 class, and I won't be going in there except to do some work to calculate and post your final grades. If you have things you want to talk about related to 604, message me through 605, please. Okay, let's talk about 605. So 605 is the last course in your MELS program. Congratulations. The way this course is organized, if you look in the course modules, you'll recognize these phrases: strategic leadership, cultural leadership, instructional leadership, external leadership, managerial leadership, human resource leadership, and micro-political leadership. Yes, these 7 modules are the 7 standards for executive leaders in the state of North Carolina. And so each module is going to take you through a bit of review, a bit of synthesis and analysis of what all of these strands, these standards, mean to you now after you've progressed through coursework and your work on evidences. And so you'll see a lot of reminders in each week to look back at our Executive Leadership Standards document, to think again about how what you've done in your program relates to these 7 standards for executive leaders. Okay, so within the course content area, again, I have posted your accelerated calendar. I sent you this calendar a week ago through 604. Here's the calendar now. Please, sorry, just ignore that other Word document. We're opening up. Okay, so here's our calendar. A couple of notes at the beginning of the calendar. I'm going ahead and telling you that there is an opportunity for collaboration on November 11th. I know some of you already do collaborative work on things you're working on for the discussion board, and that's fine. For November 11th, I specifically ask you to collaborate, and so plan ahead to figure out the logistics of doing some collaborative work for those case study responses that are due the week of November 11th. The week of November 18th has a protocol posted for interviewing an administrator, and the week of November 25th has several discussion boards to use for reporting the results of that interview. The specific questions you need to ask for the interview, as I said, are in the November 18th information folder. So if I scroll down for November 18th, you can see in Module 5, Week 10, Discussion Board Thread, Interview and Administrator. If you click into that discussion board thread, you'll find a file there that has questions all ready for you to ask an administrator. You don't need to make up the instrument. It's already there for you, and you can go ahead and schedule that interview and complete it whenever works for you and for your administrator. You'll be posting responses to the questions from that interview on Monday, November 25th. So it would be wise to plan ahead on that assignment. Also, there is a case study completed the week of November 25th that can be completed as a group or with a partner. Same group or partner that you did for November 11th is absolutely fine. Go ahead and plan ahead for that collaboration. Okay, it's nice that we're working together for 605 because you're already used to the way that I have structured the course for acceleration, and so hopefully there won't be much of a learning curve in terms of what is required and what is optional. MELS 605 was built by another professor. There is a lot of content, a lot of resources available for you within MELS 605. Part of how I've tried to help you locate the content that you might need is if you look here, if there's a parentheses and it says number 1 or number 2 or number 6, that's what number it is in the list of resources for that module. So that system will help you find things more quickly as you're trying to locate. For example, this PD360 video is number 4 in Module 2 resources. So I'm sure it'll take a little bit of getting used to and then none at all. I think one of the other things you're going to want to pay attention to is, remember, this was originally designed as a 15-week course. So the course is built around week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way up to week 15. To turn it into a 7.5-week course, what I've done is I've combined 2 weeks, similar as to what I did last time, and both those weeks, the required pieces for both of those weeks are due on the same day. So you can see, due no later than this Monday at midnight, you need to have reviewed the syllabus, read these overviews related to this school executive standards, view the 21 Qualities of Leadership webinar. It is my understanding that that webinar does not have sound. I've talked to Dr. Yuri about that. We don't have a replacement. We can't fix the sound. However, you can read his PowerPoint and the 21 qualities that he explains in that PowerPoint. You'll also be reading Hersey Chapter 3, and there are 3 total discussion boards due by October 21st. The Strategic Leadership Discussion Board thread that can be found in Module 1, Week 1, and the Effective Schools Research and Implications and Supervisory Behavior Continuum discussion threads that can be found in Module 1, Week 2. The other piece that I've tried to build into this course is just reminders of, hey, if you're trying to crank through getting everything up on task stream, go ahead and do that. Now, one change, I explained this through an announcement, but I'm going to say it again here. We are no longer in the comment request phase. We are in the evaluation phase for people trying to graduate in December. Not for everybody in the MELS program, just for you folks that are in MELS 605 and looking towards a December graduation. So this could help you stay on track. You should have the APSL up for evaluation and the APTEL up for evaluation on task stream this week. Then part of what I've tried to do with this calendar is merged the calendar that Dr. Shellman sent out to you maybe 2 weeks ago to help you stay on track for getting done by graduation. And I've merged it into our course calendar so that those dates hop out at you. And so one of the things I want to mention is that as of October 15th, the window opened for students with financial aid to complete the counseling session online, and this is a requirement for you to have this counseling session before you graduate. So you have to do the counseling session, and then it takes about 3 days for the government to notify Gardner-Webb that you've completed the counseling session. You don't want to cut this deadline close. Go ahead and take care of this. The window is open. You can have the counseling session now and check that off your list. You can see I've got the submission of Artifact 5 to me by October 28th and Artifact 6 to me by November 4th. Those are the late deadlines for a first submission to me. If you've got Artifact 5 done, go ahead and put it in our assignment Dropbox. I'll give you feedback as soon as I can. In fact, I've already got 1 student who I've provided feedback to. If you've got 6 ready for me, go ahead and put it in our Dropbox. And as soon as you have 5 and 6 ready for me, you can go ahead and upload to TaskStream for evaluation. Your evaluators and I might disagree about the proficiency level of your evidences, and that's okay. I'll use my feedback and evaluation to determine your grade for this course, and your evaluators on TaskStream will use their feedback to determine your eligibility for graduation and licensure. So you do not have to wait for me to give you the go-ahead at this point to submit items for evaluation. The last thing I want to remind you of is to really pay attention to calendar dates on this assignment calendar. I'll do my weekly videos, but you've got to be on top of understanding the calendar dates, because it's going to be critical for you to get everything submitted for evaluation to TaskStream by November 13th. So you have less than a month to have everything submitted for evaluation. And if you're having questions or issues with TaskStream or submission, please do not hesitate with questions or concerns. All right, I am glad to continue this journey with all of you. Looking forward to reading your thoughts in our discussion boards, and let me know on the discussion board if you have any questions for me or questions that your colleagues can help you solve. Let's get busy. Bye.